My topic is use of keyboard hook for digitization of regional languages, especially for Indian languages. Since yesterday, we are listening about the multilingual programming. Many presenters have presented their papers, and I got very, too much knowledge that the depth of multilingual programming is too much. So we'll start my presentation. I am Dr. Manojkumar Langote, Assistant Professor. I will discuss the introduction and research methodology, then need and problem identification, review of literature, then evaluation and development of multilingual programming, major issues I faced in this multilingual programming, and then I will try to focus on the logic of this keyboard hook for digitization of regional languages. Already the programming is done in C sharp language, so I will try to give the demonstration of that also, and then future enhancement. So introduction and research methodology. Basically, this is a applied research, means application based, and which is done in laboratory. That's why it will come under the category of laboratory research. In this research, I have thought about the multilingual programming, then the different scripts and languages used in India, and text directionality, because Arab script or Urdu script is written from right to left, and most of the Dravidians are written in left to right direction. So I have studied that part, and then the problem is that the number of spoken languages across the world, it is roughly more than 6,500. Then number of spoken languages across the India, it is also more than 270. And just in one presentation, I saw that one presenter has presented one paper from Chhattisgarh, and he told that only Chhattisgarh contains 32 different languages. Means many languages are languages which cannot be written languages, that just spoken languages are there. So this figure might be more than 270. Then languages and population, how much population uses the languages. So I will try to explain that part. Then number of scripts and languages, then overall character set of all spoken languages across the world is 1,43,859 alphabets, and this database is growing day by day because the new characters are added in this database. So till now it is 1,43,000. Then we will see about the influence of English in digitization. My paper will focus on the digitization, the problems in digitization of these vernacular languages of India. So here, the need of keyboard hook. First, I studied that these are the top 13 countries are having the largest population of the world. So obviously, the China is at the first position, which is having 140 crore 95 lakhs, means approximately 140 crore. Then India is the second largest country. It is near about 130 crore, 130 crore population. The United States is having 4%, then 3%, and so on. Just I want to show in this analysis that India is the second largest country, and which is having different languages due to different cultures from Kashmir to Kanyakumari. Okay, so this is the second largest country. If you consider the China, then China uses the Mandarin Chinese language for the automation or computerization. United States, no doubt they are using English. Indonesia, means other countries, reputed countries are using their languages, like Japan. Japan is a small country, no doubt, which is having only 2% population, but Japanese is used on computer, and that developers have developed their softwares in their own languages. So China, Japan, these are the examples of this type of softwares. Then if we look at the languages, in the previous slide I shown you the different countries, but here just I classified the languages, that is Mandarin Chinese, then Spanish, English, Hindi. So these are uh, arranged in a sequence from top to bottom, in the largest to smallest. So obviously the Chinese population is more, so 11.92% peoples are using this Chinese language. Then English is used by 4.92. We have considered only first language, not second language. And if we consider the Hindi, then it is the fourth largest language which is spoken across the world. Then at the fifth position, Bengali. Then at the 10th position, it is Marathi. Then Telugu, Tamil, Urdu. Means if we look at the first 30 languages, then approximately 6 to 7 languages are used in India. So India has a great opportunity for this. Review of literature. In this multilingual programming, CIDAC is involved in the research of this multilingual programming. I have referred the website of CIDAC and referred the different softwares developed by CIDAC. Then TDIL, that is also a mission started by Government of India, that is Technology Development for Indian Languages. Obviously, our Central Institute of Indian Languages, then SRILP, then private firms like GIST, then different phonetic fonts are available. The ISKI standards are also designed, then open type fonts were used. And at the final, the concept of Unicode was introduced. But basically, this Unicode was introduced in the year of 1991. Means if we consider the duration, that 30 years ago, the Unicode has been developed. But till now, I think there are some problems. Due to that problems, we could not digitize all the literature of India on a computer. Evolution and development of multilingual programming. The fonts have often indiscriminately. In short, I will tell you that this fonts is a graphical solution for digitizing the regional languages or Indian languages. Here, this 0x00 and 0xFF are often used for both characters and datapads. It is required to be installed in a client machine. That is most important. If the fonts are not available, then it will show the Indian scripts as a rectangles only. So the fonts is a graphical solution and it should be installed on client machine. Then it uses bitmap or set of bytes, and that's why it is expensive as far as memory is concerned. Then use of multiple inconsistent character codes because of conflicting national and industry standards. So these are some of the drawbacks of this font. Basically, it is expensive as far as memory is concerned, and it should be installed on client machine. Then the GIST card, it is an abbreviation of graphical and intelligence based script technology. It was introduced by CIDAC, and this GIST card was a hardware solution. Means one card was designed, that was electronic card, and that card was inserted in every machine for using the Indian languages. But here the main drawback of this GIST is that it was supporting for a single language. If we are using only Devanagari, then it uses only Devanagari. If you are using only Gujarati, because the out of 1 byte means 127 characters were used for English and rest of the characters were used for the Indian languages. So this was the hardware solution, but it was not comfortable, because if we want to write a one document in which there are 3 to 4 languages, then it is too much difficult to plug and play the different cards on a single machine. It was difficult. So it cannot be used without GIST card. It is a hardware solution. GIST can handle only one Indian language at a time. These are the two major drawbacks. Then Unicode. The Unicode is introduced to solve the above problem for supporting the multilingual usage. The Unicode stands for Universal Code, and this was universal, same for IBM, ISO, Mac, etc. Then it was efficient because it is not a graphical solution. It is just a code of 2 bytes. Then it was uniform across the world. We can use it in on any platform in any languages, and it was unambiguous. Means all are the advantages, but still we are not able to use all the characters on computer. So this was the evolution and development of multilingual programming. Then major issues and challenges. The observation shows that the only 15% people are comfortable with English across the world. Rest of the people has to study English for developing softwares. China, Japan, like advanced countries, have developed their own software to fulfill their needs. India, like countries, are still dependent upon English. Those are having huge population of the world. So there are more than 1,000 spoken languages across the world. Actually, it is more than 6,000, which is having many thousands of alphabets. And just I told you, it is near about 1 and 1.5 lakh alphabets. In challenges for other users other than English, it is too much complicated to design separate keyboard for thousands of languages. Using multiple languages in a single application will become complicated. Here, I will directly show you. Here, this is the program, and just I am executing that. Here, I will select the language, whatever we want. Here, just I will show, suppose this is Hindi, and my keyboard is totally changed. My keyboard is totally changed. So just I will come to this notepad and I will show you. Now the keyboard is Hindi. So here I can type this Hindi. Then this is independent of font. So if you look at the window of font, then it will show the regular font of Times New Roman or etc. Means it will never affect the font. Suppose this is Bell MT. Here this is, means there is no any impact of font. Then if I click on Gujarati, then this keyboard is converted to the Gujarati letters. See, Manoj. Now suppose if I click on other language, like suppose Telugu, then I will be able to type in Telugu also. So this is possible. Then this I have provided one help in which we can customize the keyboard as per our need. So here just I will show you. Here this is a Telugu, and we can select on A that this is a, then on capital A it is a different letter, and if you click on this, then you can customize the letters and save your keyboard as per your requirement. If I change, suppose I will select this Urdu, then all the these combo boxes have initialized with the Urdu letters, and you can choose the Urdu letters as per your expectation. If I press P, then it will show this Urdu letter. I can show you. Okay, so I will save this with one keyboard, that is suppose 1 is the name of that keyboard. I will save this, and I have used P for that. So I will load the keyboard with Urdu. With Urdu, load the keyboard. Here I will load this 1.p, and now just I will press P here. Here you can see the Urdu keyboard. So by customizing the letters, you can design your own keyboard and we can use it. So this is all about my software.
Thank you, Dr. Langote. It was a very insightful presentation. What I want to know is, would you, I mean, is the keyboard available freely for use? How can
No,
we access
I want
it?
to publish it on my website, and which will be free to all Indian audience. I
Okay.
want to publish it on my website, and I
Thank
am
you.
planning for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
We are facing some problem while digitizing Kurmagi script.
Yes.
We faced many problems. Instead of other, if you see the other script, we are not facing any problem for using other script. Only the Kurmagi script we got some problem while using for the dictionaries. So, how about your keyboard will be useful for that?
Sir, I can customize it by using, just I will add language here, and I will show you the Unicodes of that alphabets which we want to display. So
Okay.
I have used this software for Hebrew also, and that was working fine, no doubt. Only Unicodes should be available for that.
Okay, sir.
It is possible, sir, for all languages. It is universal. So we can customize that software. If you have any demand, then I will customize it, no doubt, sir.